Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Hi, this is Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of a Star Wars story. In this video, I'll be telling you the story of the only known Hutt Jedi who was called Beldorion. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon because we believe that there's no reason why most of it can't fit together. So anyway, let's do it! Discovered by the Jedi Order around 400 BBY, records indicate that Beldorion was the only known Hutt to enter into the Order. He was trained at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. During his training, he and the other Jedi initiates were taken to the caves of Mos Bashani, where they ran races to hone their Force senses. Beldorion graduated from the Academy and was taken as a Padawan by a Jedi Master. Following the years of travel and study, Beldorion passed his trials of knighthood and was elevated to the rank of Jedi Knight. Taking on missions from the Jedi High Council, Beldorion was dispatched to Numchorius with a fellow Jedi Knight, to Zelda. While on the planet, the two Jedi Knights failed to complete their mission when they fell to the lure of the dark side of the Force and abandoned the Order. The main reason for that was because they discovered the Till crystals native to the planet that magnified the user's Force powers, and also because of the dark, desolate taint of the planet. Beldorion and Zelda also fed on drugs for many years, which hugely prolonged their lives because of the drug's unique life energy. Beldorion the Hutt loved to divulge stories from the past, recalling the history of Jedi Masters Thrawn and Yoda. At some point, Beldorion cast aside Zelda and the weaker half of the team and established himself as the ruler of the world, providing his subjects with honorifics which he should be addressed by, such as Beldorion of the Ruby Eyes and Beldorion the Splendid. Beldorion was very corrupt and enslaved many in Numchorius. He also avoided Order 66 in 19 BBY and the Great Jedi Purge. Now we're moving on to the events based after episode 6. Beldorion's relatively unopposed rule was disrupted by the arrival of Jedi Callista Ming in 13 ABY. While she was unsuccessful in getting to the Hutt and imprisoned, her disappearance drew the attention of additional Jedi, Luke Skywalker, the founder of the rebuilt Jedi Order, and his sister, Leia Organa. Like Ming, Organa was also captured by the Hutt. During her captivity, Leia was able to regain the possession of her lightsaber and engage her captor in a duel. Even though the centuries-old Dark Jedi was powerful, Leia was able to move more freely and bisected the Hutt in the midsection, resulting in his death. Now we're gonna go through Beldorion's powers and abilities due to the fact that he's the only Hutt known to be a Force user and a Jedi Knight. Beldorion was somewhat adept in the Force, though by the time Leia Organa encountered him in 13 ABY, his strength had greatly decayed. Nevertheless, he was still powerful enough to generate huge Force storms and was also skilled in telekinesis. When angered by his servants, he would occasionally use the Force to inflict painful migraines as punishment. Beldorion had some skill using Force persuasion, and his gaze was considered by some to be hypnotic, or as Palpy would say, unnatural. However, he failed to use this power against Leia Organa solo, who was only marginally trained in the Force, and was also drugged at the time. Unlike most Hutts, Beldorion used the Force to maintain a muscular form, allowing him to retain his prowess with a lightsaber after several centuries of life. Having crafted a lightsaber with a purple blade, Beldorion would change the trajectory of his lightsaber strikes, demonstrating some attributes of the seventh form of lightsaber combat known as VideoPad. Additionally, his immense strength enabled him to swing his blade nearly sufficient to break the wrists of a human. However, his skills with the lightsaber were not so sufficient to defeat Leia Organa solo, who killed him at the conclusion of their brief duel. Now, to briefly keep track of our personal headcanon, we don't consider this last part of Beldorion's story as canon for ourselves because we believe Episode 6 should be the happy ending of the Star Wars story. Anyway guys, this is it on the story of Beldorion the Hutt, and we hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to watch more videos like this one, the link to the playlist of our other Star Wars stories and videos will be down below. And also, if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for even more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You rebel scum.
This party's over.